you know, I'll fucking A. He got that massive fucking push at Survivor Series. But that probably wasn't going to happen because, if Roman Reigns was healthy, that was not going to happen.
Yeah, the other thing GMW says is that he thinks that Roman Reigns is the next John Cena, the guy that like WWE is just shoving down people's throats and no one wants to fucking see him, and it's just going to get even worse.
Yeah, and that's kind of the thing. Like even Jericho kind of addressed that on his podcast, which I listen to Chris Jericho's podcast. It's pretty fucking cool. Um, but yeah, he was like, well, yeah, I don't see why people are booing Roman Reigns. He has good matches. He's a hell of a fucking worker, and he's like, everybody's like, well, we want something different. All the guys complaining about John Cena, we want something different. We want something different. You get something different, and you fucking complain about it.
Right.
Which, I'm in the car and I'm screaming at him, which kind of makes me fucking crazy. I felt like calling into a radio station. um, but I was just kind of looking at that, going just like, well, yeah, but it's not the guy that they want to see succeed. Like the guys they want to see succeed are the Dean Ambroses, the Dolph Zigglers, the Cesaros. Those guys that know, like, hey, these guys have tremendous fucking matches. They're tremendous fucking workers, and you guys are just kind of keeping them down to the mid card. and
Yeah, it is kind of weird.
and it's like, somebody was making the argument like, well, you know what, man, like Dolph Ziggler's never going to be better than a good mid card or guy, like good mid card guy. I was like, well, yeah, because he doesn't get the fucking push that he fucking deserves. And he's like, well, there's a couple legends that were tremendous mid card guys. I said, not really. Like a lot of guys that went on to win the Intercontinental title and were mid card guys, eventually they got a shot at the fucking world title and got to hold that world champion. Like Iron Sheik had the fucking world title for a while.
Yeah, but Mr. Perfect didn't. Rick Rude didn't.
No,
Actually, Eddie Guerrero did have the world
yeah,
title.
yeah, and he beat Brock Lesnar for it.
Yeah.
But no, like Mr. Perfect didn't Mr. Perfect actually have like the world title at one point?
Not in the WWF.
All right,
He held the, I think it was the AWA championship.
all right. Regardless, I mean the guy was not.
I think the only belt he ever held in WWF was the Icon.
Yeah, the
But damn,
Intercontinental.
did he give a lot of kudos, of a lot of credibility to that belt. It's
Oh
too
yeah.
bad that that belt is such a fucking shithole that it is now.
Oh yeah, it absolutely is, and it's held by a guy who is out with a staph infection that's not going to be able to defend it on Sunday.
Right.
You know, so that was the thing. Like going into WrestleMania, they said, okay, there's going to be two title changes. They're going to Cena's going to win the U.S. title, and Daniel Bryan is going to win the Intercontinental title because we want to reestablish these titles. We want to bring credibility to them. I was like, fucking Ziggler was having tremendous fucking matches when he was the Intercontinental Champion, and apparently, like, the reason they don't want to push him is because, well, quote, he's snake bitten, meaning, well, he gets hurt a lot. I'm like, where's Randy Orton been? Oh, he's hurt again? Oh, you don't say.
Seriously.
Wait, where was Daniel Bryan for the past 8-9 months? Oh, he was hurt. Oh, you don't say. No. And like, it infuriates me because Ziggler has had like two concussions in his career. I know I'm going out on a fucking tangent here, but Jesus Christ. It, like there was one of the pay-per-views that he had was as Intercontinental Champion was tables, ladders, and chairs. And pretty much like critics and fans across the board said this pay-per-view was fucking boring as shit, other than Ziggler taking on Luke Harper, I think it was, for the Intercontinental title, and it was a ladder match. And the fans across the board were like, this was like the match of the night. You go back and watch it, yeah, it's a great fucking match. You go back and watch all the other matches, they sucked. I'm like, so how does that?
But what about the fact that you've had two like amazing WrestleManias back to back?
I don't know. 31 wasn't as great as like a lot of people said it was. Like
You don't think so?
I don't think so. I mean, 30 I give them a lot of credit for because yeah, like just leading like that build up to it, like pushing for Daniel Bryan and the fans just rallying around him, and then here it comes, like he beats Triple H beginning of the night, and then you kind of know like he's gonna win the fucking title. They can't fucking ignore us now. you know, it's that was one time when the fans absolutely had control. So
yeah, like when they basically took over the Royal Rumble.
basically, yeah. You know, Jesus Christ.
When Batista won, and
Yeah, and a lot of fans were
people were like, "Fuck you," basically.
Yeah, even like CM Punk was talking about on the podcast, going like, yeah, how do you guys not see that fucking Batista coming back as a babyface and fucking winning the Royal Rumble and going to face Randy Orton at WrestleMania is a good idea? Like how is that a good idea? Jesus Christ. Ah well, fuck it. You know, man, let's just end it right here. we can always talk wrestling. We can talk wrestling another fucking podcast. You know,
we could probably go on about wrestling for a while.
Yeah, along with the Kardashians and fucking Jenner and Disney and what else can we talk about? But yeah, we can definitely do that some other time.
Right on, man.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, so you can email us show at I'm thinking ESPN again. Fucking motherfuckers.
At espys.bullshit.com.
Yeah. You can email the show at sts_radio@yahoo.com. You can follow us on Twitter at sts_radio. You can follow me on Twitter at sts_radio Andrew. Or, you know, you can go back and listen to past episodes on Spreaker.com. You can go check us out on Tumblr, which is, stsradio.tumblr.com. And, yeah, I think that's pretty much it, right? We're up on iTunes as well. Fucking YouTube.
Fucking YouTube.
Fucking YouTube.
Fucking YouTube. See? Fucking terrestrial radio is dead. We're everywhere except terrestrial.
Yeah. That's only because nobody will have us.
That's true.
Yeah.
Pay us the big bucks and we'll gladly suck terrestrial cock.
Exactly.
Or maybe not. I don't know about that.
We will gladly stick our podcast dick in your fucking terrestrial hole.
There you go. That sounds a lot better, I guess.
Like, it's kind of weird. One of the guys I used to work with, Kevin, he was actually telling me, he's like, God, I would love to do my own podcast, and you know, because this guy's making money off of it, and, you know, I got a feeling if, you know, me and the rest of the morning show, we did this, like, I'm pretty sure we could make a couple of bucks doing it, but, you know, we'd have to, like, get that following, and, you know, because I would love to call somebody a fucking asshole, but I can't do it here. I'm like, go ahead and do it. He's like, well, I'm under contract, I can't do it. I was like, oh, yeah. Oh, well.
Yeah, that is the shitty thing.
That is the shitty thing, but... Yeah, with contracts, apparently you're not an at-will employee. Fucking douches. Oh, well. Fuck it. Oh, well. All right, everybody. We'll see you next time. I don't know what the fuck we're going to talk about, but you know what? Fuck it. We're going to talk anyways.
Could be anything.
Yeah.
Anything can happen on STS Radio.
We can even talk about your mother. Your mother's a whore. Little fun fact.
My mother just had a birthday, actually.
Oh shit! Wow, that's bad timing then.
I would say.
Happy birthday, belated birthday. I don't consider you a whore. No, your mom's awesome.
From STS Radio.
No, blow out my candle. All right, everybody, have a week.